Hello everyone, I'm Tony Wan. Today I want to share with you the book that I have read, which is called Unfair Advantage. The authors who are two very famous entrepreneurs, Ashi Ali and Hanson Kuba. Okay, the book is not going to teach you success, but the book can help you to know what you have and what you are lack of and react and make action. So at the beginning, the author already tell the people the world is basically unfair, so we have to accept it. Thinking about that, at the beginning, if we have heard the Forbes magazine just announced the world's youngest billionaire, what you're going to thinking about that? We can think about the guy is born with a silver spoon. So that means the guy maybe he has a very rich parents and they own a lot of money. So because they have a lot of money, so they have a very good neighbors. And those people surrounding them are also rich people. So for rich people in that circle, they can have a very good resource. They always can get key informations, no matter they want to make a decision for their investments. And we also believe the mindsets of the rich people is also cultivated and educated when they are young. And of course, because the mindsets, so that can also help them to make a decision. Their behavior is also help them to become rich. So what if we don't have any chances if we are just average people or poor people? And the author also giving another case. And another case, the girl is living in a slum, and a slum is in that means the poor area. The poor area, which we can imagine that is very dirty, the messy and the dangerous. That means the robberies, the killing, and the crime is happen every day. So we can say there is no chances, just chaos. So how we can expect the child and born and raised in the area can also maybe succeed in one day. And fortunately, the girl has a very good public speaking skill. So uh, when she was very young and just a little girl, uh, her grandmother just discovered her talent and bring her to the church to give the public speaking skill. And day by day, she just become very eloquent when you go for public speech. So finally, the story ends. Uh, she is a very famous talk show host who is Oprah Gary Winfrey, and that is a very famous talk show host in the United States. So we can try to analyze what's the key factor to her success. That could be talents because if she don't has the ability to give the public speech, if she is not talented for that, then she cannot count on this to become successful. And on the other hand, I think she is also paying a lot of effort to polish her skill. So finally, the author just explained the money is important, but there are other game changers. There could be other things more than that is beside the money. So if we want to understand what can make us succeed and what's our advantage and weakness, the author provides the work frame is called NILES frame. And the N is stand for money, and I in stand for intelligence and insight, and L is location and luck, and E is education, and S is status. So money mean all we know is no money, no honey, because you are worried about how you put the food on the table. And so, but the also explain you don't need to be super rich, but you need to have your own first pile of money. So at least you need to have your saving that can cover your uh lifespan for 3 months. Because in at the beginnings when you just start your own business, you probably don't make any profits at the first months. So you really need a saving for 3 months, then I can make sure you don't need to worry about your money when you just launch your own business. And intelligence and insight, then insight, which is means the idea of finding the desire and needs. Take an example. In this case, the girl walking the dog, and probably she just find a new demand because she can find in the areas those people, those like office worker, they are very busy from day and night. They have no time to walk their dogs. So if you can find the opportunity to walk their dog and help them to walk their dog, and then also to solve their problem, and that is also the very good opportunity. So, but if you want to find your own opportunity, then you have to train yourself to find your own insight and to get your new ideas from the markets and location and luck. So that's why those people they want to move to the Silicon Valley because, as we know, those high-tech company in the Silicon Valley, if your consumer is all of them or most of them are living there, then you want to make a business with them. And in this case, the place where you live and could be your advantage. Yeah, because you are closer to your customers. And education, that means stand for your background. So if you have your new colleague and she is from maybe graduate from very famous school, for example, Stanford universities, and probably you will feel that girl has a very strong background. So education is also the key factor. But nowadays the people, I think most business owner or company, they focus on your skill sets more than your education. So even you don't have a very strong background or degree, but nowadays the internet is very convenient. So you can always find the online course. They Nowadays there are many platforms, and you can try to get your degree online. I think that is another good solution for that. And status, there are another or elements, or you can try to uh, helping to improve your status, like professions, your money of money is always the matters. But there are other things can improve that, like your experience, your lookings. That means how you dress up, at least not sloppy. So looking, probably that is also a good advantage. And accents, probably you have good English accents or other language. That's also helping your status or ability, of course, a network. For what kind of people is also could be a very good resource for you. And that also helping to raise your social status. So the conclusion is, and also when finally conclusion for something we should leverage it to succeed. But for something we do not have, we don't need to complain for which we can't change it. So we keep what you have, then persist it to succeed and develop what you don't have and trying to improve it. So thank you for your attention. So if you have any opinion, just drop your comment below, and any question you want to discuss with me, just message me. Thank you. Bye.